Yes, this is an officially licensed Wheaties box. No, it did not come with cereal. If you want to find out more, stay tuned. Everybody ready? Let's go. Hey everybody, I'm Grady, that's G-R-A-D-Y, and today we're going to be talking about this Wheaties box. But first of all, I think we need to talk about trading cards, specifically error trading cards. Collecting cards and trading those cards has been around since the early 1900s, stuff like Ty Cobb, Mickey Mantle, and Kobe Bryant. But in the 1980s and 1990s, there was a huge explosion of cards called the junk wax packs era, where they just produced so many cards that there were just infinite errors everywhere. There were coloration issues, there were artifact errors, there were even times when they tried to change it up so it would be more appealing to parents, like where they would cover up blood. But there's also this Frank Thomas card called Frank Thomas NNOF. As you can see, NNOF means no name on front, which is why it's popular. Some of the errors were produced by the company on purpose though. Take a look at this Dale Murphy card. The bat is backwards and the logo is backwards because they just thought it would look better like that. Or how about this Barry Bonds card? That's not even Barry Bonds. And it's not just baseball too. Basketball also has different cards and different card errors. Like take a look at Michael Jordan and his Sam Vincent card. This card is so famous because on this specific night that Sam Vincent was going to get his picture, Michael Jordan had his jersey stolen, so he wasn't wearing 23, he was wearing 12. Collectors eat this stuff up. Or how about this? The famous Mark Jackson card. The Mark Jackson card doesn't look like it has too much on it. But as you can see in the background, there's two people. Those are the Menendez brothers, right after they murdered their parents. They're sitting courtside. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even talking about only sports cards. Pop culture gets implied with it too. This is one of the most sought after cards ever. This is the C-3PO Goldenrod card. If you take a look, you'll notice something a little bit odd about C-3PO. This is how it should look, and this is how it looks. I'm guessing that someone at Topps was angry that they were getting fired, so they just decided to add that, and Topps realized it was getting sent out and called it back, or at least they tried. You know, it's kind of weird to see 3PO's golden wiener. What? But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the point of the video. The reason I've been building all this up is because we're going to talk about the most famous error card in all of history, the holiest of holiest, Billy Ripken FF card. What does the FF stand for? Let's just take a look at the bottom of the baseball bat. For reasons I can't say the word, but as you can clearly see under the microscope here, that's right, it is the mother of all F words. It is the fudge face.
Fudge. Only I didn't say fudge.
That's right, it's F blank 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 face card, and it actually made it in. Billy Ripken actually came out and said that it was him that wrote it on the bat. At first he blamed teammates, but he actually said that he wrote it down on the bat so he could remember which one was his in the pile of bats. He forgot it was there when the picture was taken. If you want to just get the card by itself, it'll be $50 to $100. But if you want to get it graded, it can be upwards of $200. But it's going to be best to get it graded because this is one of the most counterfeited cards of all existence. And now that you know about the Billy Ripken card, now I can tell you about the Wheaties 1990 promo. Now you may be asking, what in the world is on the front of that box? Is that the Billy Ripken card? How'd that get on there? Well, this is actually one of the rarest Wheaties boxes out there. This is from the promo in 1990. For the promo, you could send Wheaties a picture of you playing sports, or playing with Legos, or farting in a tube. And they would take it and put it on a box and say Wheaties champion and put it in an acrylic case so you could never get it out ever again. Now there was of course never cereal on the box, and the coloration was also a little bit different from the regular Wheaties boxes. But as you can see, it's not coming out. So if it's supposed to be of you, how am I holding this in my hands? Now, let me tell you a story about this guy named Fred. See, there was a guy named Fred, and he was a quirky guy. He liked some weird things like dinner trays and lunch boxes. And Fred looked at the back of a Wheaties box and said, "Whoa, I can use this to send my face in." But then he decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna send a Billy Ripken card in instead. And sure enough, he took the card, shipped it in the mail, paid Wheaties, and what did they do? What do you think they did? Whatever stoner was working there that day looked at it and said, "Oh, this is fine." Put down his cigarette, trimmed it out, put it on the box, and sent it back. Sure enough, it gets shipped back, and Fred opens the mail and sees it encapsulated for the rest of its life. The fudge card. The fudge face card. What boggles my mind is that the same mistake not only got through Topps, but also through General Mills. I mean, seriously, who was working in the 90s Were they all on drugs or blind? So this is one of the rarest Wheaties boxes for collectors. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. There were already boxes that had like Michael Jordan and other sports heroes on. But this is one they can't get because this is one of a kind. And to be honest, Fred, you're probably the reason that Wheaties doesn't do this anymore. One last look at this. This is just an awesome box with the probably 1/8 of an inch of acrylic. You can see the lamination around Billy Ripken. It still has great details, great coloration, the promo on the back. Thanks, Fred. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. If you like this, I have other stuff on my channel like games, toys, reviews. Like and subscribe if you like my content. I'll see you guys later.